Alrighty folks, we're on site on the next project here. It's just two basic patios in the backyard. The only thing kind of tricky on this one is really access. We can't get a pump. We're going to be wheeling. The good news is there's two gates. This gate's got plenty of width. We'll just have to build up at the base. I have to move this bench. That looks pretty heavy. The boys are digging it out here. We're going to be basically going pavers. Get pavers. Wrapping the columns with expansion and doing our normal treatment. This one's about 12.5 by 14. All the extra dirt's going right here, so simple, easy stuff. And then over here, we're going to be coming from the other gate on the other side. I'll take you around there in a second here. But this one here is going to be 18 foot by 9 foot coming inside of the columns. And they're going to get this coated so it all matches, the old and the new. So here's the other gate. It just gets a little narrow out here by the driveway, but nothing we can't manage with a wheelbarrow. It'll just be a little tight with the buggy. So we'll be wheeling this one right up the driveway and right on through the back gate. So get that sun out of your eyes. We're gonna be working here Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week. Like, subscribe, and hang around a little bit and watch us do this patio. Alright, for the most part, this one's pretty straightforward. We just checked our fallout. We've got about 1.5% fall from here, right here, over to the wall over there. And we're looking at like 1% from here back to there. So we could get a little bit of fall coming from there over to here. Basically, the water in this yard, it looks like it sits over there where that bench is. It looks like this corner is real high, so everything would flow out of this corner. And it would need to come across here and get out the gate where we're going to be coming in wheelbarrowing. So we're a pretty minimal fall, especially on this end. Not a lot running away from the pool. Let's set this grate on the other one next. But we're a great neighborhood, you know, no neighbors back here. Not for a long ways. All right, so the first issue is this edge here. We've got concrete pavers, and there's a little squeeze of mortar sticking out the bottom here. You could probably get away with just hitting it with a hammer, knocking it off. But what we're gonna do is go along there with a grinder first and relieve it, and then chip it off, just so we can make sure we don't knock a paver loose. And then the other thing we got going on here, once we've established our grate here, we can see that the footings are gonna be too high. So like way too high. So we're gonna have to go ahead and cut around them with the grinder, knock them down, get enough room for concrete. And that's gonna be a pretty delicate operation. Hopefully they've got enough concrete there that we don't have to jeopardize the integrity here, but whoever put these in should have definitely put those footings deeper. If you're into that business, don't be leaving things sloppy like this.
I was telling Mike I got my first 5-star or first 1-star review.
Nice.
It's someone I never even did work for.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
That happened. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, we've all got that 1-star review we didn't work for, haven't we? So you can start to see what's shaping up here, folks. We've got column footing, or these post footings that are way too high. The black mark is the height of the concrete. What I'm going to propose is that we cut about 5 inches away from this post. So do a saw cut around 5 inches away from the post, and then pour our concrete to that. And at that point in time, we can fill it with rock when we leave. And it'll just be a nice little decorative element. You can see Mike has started to work along here, and he's cut, about an inch deep into that mortar, and he's knocked it off of there. So we're gonna have a nice deep edge there. We could put a thin expansion along there and have a full depth. Well, the portable toilet guy isn't here yet, so I'm gonna run up and use the restroom. I've been going back to my old ways where I used to try and write everything down. And right now I've got like this goal sheet It's got the must do, should do, could do, and if I have time to do sort of thing. And I've been really kind of slacking lately on maximizing my time, you know. I know I can get a lot more done in the day, and I just haven't been. You know, I know in Canada you got quality concrete, and Jesse's motto is dreams without goals are just dreams. And for you that don't understand that, look into goal setting, because you know you may want a fancy car and a nice house and you know money in the bank and all that stuff, but until you actually start planning it out, putting your goals on paper and chasing whatever that path is to that goal, you really can't expect to get there, you know. So anyways, let's get back to work. All right, so the boys talked to the homeowner while I was using the restroom, and they said it was fine to go 5 inches away from those poles and then just fill them in with rocks. So I'm gonna run home quick and grab a maniac saw, the steel 760, you know, we call it a maniac saw. I don't know what you guys call it. Leave in the comments below, what do you guys call that kind of saw? 14-inch concrete saw. Well, I just got back to the house here and I found out that Magnus is home. He didn't go to school today. It turns out well, long story short, he was out riding yesterday in the desert with some of my friends on his quad, and he hit a barbed wire fence and flipped over the handlebars and rolled the quad, and he's hurting pretty badly today, so he didn't go to school. So I'm gonna pick him up. He's gonna ride along with me today and be on light duty. These Chinese quads are tough though. Man, look at that thing. Hardly a scratch on it. We got Mr. Quad Crasher. He's a hurting unit, sore little buddy. He'll just be riding along today. He'll be on super light duty. How you feeling, bud?
Good-ish. Sore.
A little sore in the ribs. Them roll-out crashes, man, they can be a tough one on you. Sometimes they can be way worse than tough, but you got lucky. Everybody let him know in the comments how lucky he got. At least he was wearing his helmet. Alright, well the boys got the footings all trimmed down here. So it'll just get some expansion, some normal flicks around it, and it'll get filled with rock. It should look nice. Alright, I'm getting these guys away now, so time for me to get out of here, rest my back. I'll come back later on this evening and grab the trailer. Well, it's me and Mama Concrete and Baby Concrete, the cringe master. Franklin, he's in here too. We're heading back to the job site tonight. Brett and Mike are done for the day. So we got to go back and check out the job site, see how the cleanup went, see if they got everything cleaned up properly, and then get a check and get the trailer and not get an accident in the way. So we're out. All right, Magnus is actually hooking the trailer up to the truck.
Did I do it? Did I do
I
it?
think you did pretty good there, bud.
Did I do it?
Yep, that's pretty good. Now lift the foot up. Remember how to do that? Put your leg over that. Yep, you remember how to do it. And you reach down there, pull the pin, and then lift the foot up. You kind of twist it as you do it.
Right.
Let me show you how. Alright, let's go back here and take a look. Such a cool backyard, you know? Alrighty, so this one is all excavated and fine graded. Some really good fill in here. All this is filled up at least 4 feet along this wall back here. And normally they have to bring these lots to like 90% compaction. Nothing to worry about there. Alright, as we get back here, you can see they've got the majority of the excavation done. Got a little bit left to move. And then they started forming, so they've got the first form up. And looks like it's moving right along. We'll be wheeling from over here, so we'll be coming right in this corner. Moving this form out so we can just sneak in here and dump it. Should work. A must and a must. Keep your customer safe.
It won't come up.
All right, let me show you one more time.
Look it. You literally pulled it out all the way and put it to the
Hang on,
side.
let me just show you one more time.
The gun show you.
Sometimes it just takes
The big gun show you.
Sometimes it just takes the fit, so.
Let's see what happens having it. No.
All right, let's see if we can get a shot of this now.
I want to see this. Like, we literally already did it for you.
You got it pulled out, you said? Good try though, guys. Second day of the project here, and I'm just heading in. It's a little later than I would like it to be, but man, I jacked my back up, and I thought I was doing better the last time we were there, but man alive, yesterday it was killing me. Worse than probably ever. It's really not funny, but it might as well be funny, because what else are you gonna do, you know? So anyways, it's about 6:15 now, and I'm just heading in. I was shooting to get in there by 6, but I'm just moving slow as can be today, so I just stopped at the store and grabbed a little soda pop, and I'm gonna head around in and see how Mikey's doing. Heck, maybe I'll end up going to the chiropractor again. It's been many years since I went to the chiropractor, but if I have to, I guess I'll go again. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning.
Had a little excavation left there.
Yeah. And then this should go pretty quick though. Brett's supposed to come in, isn't he?
Yeah, he's gonna come in 7:30. He had something going on last night that he couldn't get here too early, but he'll be here. Alright, so you can kind of see what I've got going on here now. These are obviously too tall, we'll cut them down. But that's gonna isolate the footing from the slab. And what I've decided to do, we're getting awfully close to this corner here. I'll go ahead and just rip these pavers up, set a piece of bender board here, and give us a little bit more room there so that we don't have just a little break in there. And the shape is terrible anyways. This one here, the shape isn't quite as bad. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to take these pavers, cut them up, and just get a whole new line going. The only problem is that I have to go get the bender board now. But no big deal. I'm going to go grab that now. Brett should be here pretty soon. I called him, he's on the way. So I'm going to go grab that and try and get back here before it gets too hot. Well, I got the bender board loaded up. Of course, it seems like you never find the exact piece you need, you know, and you hate to cut that stuff because it's expensive. So I think I've got enough to splice together, and I've got one that we could cut if we need to. But I think we've got everything we need to just splice it together and make it work. I know you concrete guys out there, you know what I'm talking about. You hate cutting forms. I mean, you hate, these forms are expensive. You hate to cut them. Sometimes you have to. So Brett is setting the form on this side. I got it roughed in over here. I gave it a little more character. You can see it's coming kind of straight off of this wall. The less curve going on. Should look really nice. But the main thing is it gives us the room we need. I'm just on my way home from the job site now. Everything cleaned up real nice. It's ready to go. And Mikey and I talked about it. We're going to meet up over there tomorrow evening, like 5 o'clock, and start putting plastic and stuff up. I mean, that's always the big issue, is getting there so early in the morning and trying to get everything covered. Trying to get, you know, put expansion on, do everything when it's in the dark and you're up against the clock. You know, it sucks. So as long as it's not windy, we're going to go ahead and do all that tomorrow evening from 5 until dark and get as much done as we possibly can, and then be ready for the pour on Friday. So we'll check in with you once we have everything plasticed up. Well, it's Thursday evening, and Mike and I are out here on the site getting plastic put up, and we've got this area pretty well done now. We got all the columns covered, the wall covered, the pool deck covered, and now we're gonna head on over there and do the rest. But it's starting to get a little bit dark, or the sun's going down pretty low now, so probably won't see you again until vapor. That beautiful Arizona sunset. We're on site here in beautiful Tucson, Arizona. We got the whole crew here today. Orville, Brett. They're working together to put this expansion on. A major operation. Got the plastic down. My back is officially back out again. So that lasted for a good 20 minutes. When all plasticed up, Mikey working on the pathway. These holes are really delicate, like, you know. Like these,
Don't
like
let me on or anything.
you know, they're that thin sheet metal. You look at it too hard.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Like,
Oh, yeah.
them
YouTube. Here's Cody, by the way.
Nice to meet you guys.
Cody's gonna be hanging out with us once in a while. Mike's got the path all ready to go here. I'm gonna check my phone, see if Remus has been calling yet. A little windy out here, huh? Not bad. Alright, Remus is here and we are ready to get started. We got 2 wheelbarrows ready to roll and a third for backup. Take a look at it here. We're ready to roll. Clump looks good. Let's go pour some mud. Oh.
BST light beer. Better watch out here, huh?
You and I on the rod today?
All right. John, I can ride if you don't want to mess your back up.
No, I'm all right. I like messing my back up.
It's the back culture.
I get the sympathy stuff, you know. I mean, I'm kind of a sympathy hog.
He doesn't fall for that victim mentality.
She got a crown in her yet? She got a little twist to her, huh?
No?
Not too much, no crown though.
Yeah, it's bent in every direction of it, but it's flat.
Yeah. Man, I haven't got a mag out yet even. I guess I have to use this piece of wood over here. If I were ready and I didn't have a mag out. You got a mag right, Mikey? Oh yeah.
Mikey Magalicious. I got a mag floating around there somewhere, Johnny.
Can you just take it your way and then I can keep on afloat? Can you just take it your way?
Yeah.
Okay. Boy, it's getting in there fast. Good.
Yeah, that's the move gonna make a difference.
I like that.
You want this ragged old float?
Hell yeah.
I mean, $10 for it 25 years ago. They're tough.
Yeah.
When you put an ad on the Craigslist for it, what are you gonna describe it as? Gently used or?
Yeah. Vintage.
What's up behind it? Oh shit.
Whoa! Anywhere but there.
Everybody else is
Whoa, getting fancy.
Fancy
That's no fancy. I gotta check the company handbook, make sure that's allowed.
Yeah, it might be anti-dress code. I don't know. Could be a demerit.
Did I bring the screw gun over the other side? Do you remember? You're supposed to remember these things for me.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, good. You don't remember? How the hell am I supposed to remember?
Easy with that
Yeah.
belt there.
There you go. Nice dump. Nice dump. As you bring the mud against, you can bring the dirt up or whatever, you know. Martin loves those little phony things I like to do. Whenever I do something like that, it reminds me of street work.
Yeah.
When you would be forming stuff with felt and stuff, because it was just such a little patch that, you know, there was nothing else that would work as quick and easy. You kind of do it on the fly.
Well, being there, Bonnie used to, he ran a half, you know, wheelbarrow short or something. He said, "You guys look when the contractor ain't looking, go over there and get some of those big rocks."
I'm gonna go grab that screw gun quick. You got a sledgehammer over here? Wait. So Orville, on the next one over here, so I think you should have a tape measure and just be evening out those things off of the forms as it comes in.
Evenings, the belt.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can just get a mag and a you know, cigarette and a tape measure. One thing I was asking Mike about a couple weeks ago, I said, "What the hell does heavens to Murgatroyd mean?"
What does what mean?
Yeah,
Heavens to Murgatroyd.
I tried to look that up.
Remember that cartoon? Heavens to Murgatroyd.
That was,
Deputy Dog or whatever.
no, it was,
Huckleberry. I don't know.
not Top Cat, but
Oh, yeah, it was the cat. Yeah, it was the cat, dude. Yeah. You want to bring her in here, Orville? How much you need here, Mikey?
it looks like most of one. That looks like the money.
Overheated camera break. Well, I don't know when the camera overheated, but we got it all down. It's looking good. It was kind of a pain around all that stuff there, you know. But I didn't move a camera over here, so you only got the action over here. And what I was thinking. It's really hard for a concrete guy to go into camera moving mode. Other guys that are on YouTube know that, but a pain. Not really showing any set at all yet, is it?
No.
You can't get any more banked into the shade than this. What time is it anyways? How long did it take us to pour that?
It is 7-Eleven.
Shoot, that wasn't bad at all. I figured it'd take an hour and a half. Man, I didn't see you take one single wheelbarrow today. What's going on?
No, they didn't.
You got a sore back or something?
I mean, they sure told me days. See you next time.
Hey, have a good one.
Good, man.
You got anything to say to YouTube today?
What's that?
You got anything to say to YouTube?
No, I'm fine.
You been watching the videos?
No, I saw a couple of
Yeah?
you. Yeah.
You're in it. You're in like a few
Yeah.
of them now. so-
Yeah, I saw one myself.
Yeah.
A time ago.
Yeah.
Early morning.
Check them out. They keep coming out, so. Look across at those two boxes on the right side. See if we can get them to look more uniform or something. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna have to get them crooked with the pole to make them look like straight with the world, or just look across the pool at them and you'll see what I'm talking about. I have to get a mag and just kind of dig out around them and twist them and whatever.
Should have put circles on you there.
Yeah, no kidding. You're absolutely right. We should have put circles on there. That was my original thought, you know, but I was trying to leave some integrity in the footing, you know. That was what I was after.
Well, the footings wouldn't have changed nothing.
No, I
The
think
circle would have made it so that you're less likely to crack.
yeah. Less likely to crack and you don't have to worry about them lining up.
And the circle around the square looks great. Who says you can't fit a square in a circle?
All right, well, it's starting to get warm out, so I'm gonna leave the boys here and I'm gonna head on up to the gas station and get some waters for everybody. In Arizona, I believe it's the responsibility of the contractor to actually bring water to the job for the guys, you know. So I used to be really good about doing that, but shoot, all the guys have been bringing their own water for so long that they never even touched the water I brought. And now that Cody's starting in here, he's looking for water, and the guys are sharing with him. But I'll have to start bringing it. And I don't mind doing that, you know. I don't mind at all. It's just a matter of getting into the habit.
Right there.
Get your end down close. Bring it to you, Brett.
Just a tape.
Quarter inch, quarter inch. A little more.
Alright.
Right there.
There's more handles.
Yeah.
There's lots more handles, right? You don't have to. You don't have to get all crazy like that.
I did.
I
had to.
There's no way around it, John.
Yes. It's for you guys.
What's this?
You and
These burgers or no?
yeah, they're burgers. It's a new astronaut burger.
A little watered down.
Really, if you look at it that way, this one's pretty even with that one. It's just that it's not quite lined up, but that's probably not bad. You can probably knock that one in a little bit where you stepped it out there, but other than that, we'll probably have to just call that, huh?
Yeah, that was the decision that I made.
Yeah. I like your decisions most time. They're usually pretty solid. I mean, other than when it comes to women, you're a pretty good decision maker.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, that looks a lot better than it did, doesn't it?
So I'm gonna go look at that front, Johnny.
Yeah.
Grab
Yeah,
my
go scope it out.
grab my skates.
Yeah, let's go scope it out because we wanna. It looks like they use like a small trowel or a small mag or something. And you look at the left side of the driveway to the right side of the driveway.
Yeah.
They don't even come close to matching. You know, if we could hit this, I think that'd be nice.
Yeah, that's what I like.
All right, the birthday boys. Cody's birthday yesterday, Brett's birthday tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
You guys going out together to celebrate, or?
Oh yeah.
We're celebrating right now.
Oh yeah, that's true, I suppose.
Yeah.
How much better can you get, really?
Playing in mud.
Yeah. Grab the leaf blower, blow anything off that you can that's dry there, Mikey, and then get a hose and come back and get that stuff cleaned up right away. We're gonna need the leaf blower to that trailer to get that deck cleaned up. And then we're gonna need to get a hose over there and wipe off all that muck that fell in there. That stuff's gonna sink right in. You're gonna dump it all over the pool deck, you just will not put plastic down, you know? Go ahead and get the hose drug over there, Mikey. Just wash it all right into the pool, because that's the only place you can go with it.
Right.
I'll get all the dry stuff up first. And then you might even want to be standing there with the leaf blower when he's washing it to make sure the water's heading for the pool, you know? Just focus on this one area, Mike. Mike, focus on the one big puddle here. That's gonna make the big stain, so I'll go turn your water on. Just start hammering on it.
Talking about here?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's all soaking right into that brick. So I'll get the water on. One of you guys run the leaf blower, the other one runs the hose. Try to keep it off the new concrete. You get it real good?
Yes. Good. Like it never happened.
You know, always follow the sun. That'll 9 times out of 10 be the hardest spot, you know? And then like where he's got the water on the surface here, try to avoid that until it dries up if you can. Yeah, just try to let it evaporate before you hit that actual area. It'll weaken the cake of the concrete up. Whenever you put water on it, weakens the cake of the concrete, and then it'll wear off quicker. Like if you put a broom on it with water, it'll look beautiful that day. Come back 2 years later and it'll be like hit and miss. Some of the broom is there, some of it's not, you know. Yep, that's all we do is dry broom, yeah. I mean, once in a while when the hot and windy and you can't keep up, we'll put a lot of day one out there, you know, but if we don't have that, we'll even use water if we absolutely have to, but we try to avoid it.
If there's any, see all the little crumples on the edge right there? On the concrete over the edge of the farms? If you could put that in a 5-gallon bucket, mix a little water in with it, and come and dump it over here on the edge of the swimming pool for me?
Yeah, just right up on the deck.
Right, where the...
And just step on and then walk down the whole deck.
If you would, please. All serious.
You know, if it's only a mile away or so, I don't have a kid driving it.
Have you got any? Overheated camera break. Well, for today's overheated camera break, we're going to talk about cure and seal. Now, there's all kinds of different cure and seals that you can use. Some people like the solvent-based, some people like the water-based. For working colored concrete, we always use the Vocomp 20 water-based acrylic sealer. It's a cure and seal, and it basically fades off in time, but it will keep your moisture at the surface, and that's the whole point of it. Now today, a bunch of this concrete is going to get coated. So if we're going to be coating, you know, in 30 days, you don't want to use a sealer that has build. So like that Vocomp is going to build, it's going to leave some residue behind. You want to use something that's going to come off and kind of disappear in 30 days. So this is a sodium silicate cure and dust proofer. Cure hard. In about 30 days, it won't even exist in that concrete. And then come in and put a coating on it, and it's not going to affect the integrity of the coating. So what we got going on over here is that this corner is ready to broom. It's been sitting in the sun, it's ready to go. When you get over here into the shade, it's gonna be way too wet. All this whole side is gonna be too wet. A good part of this gimbal's pissed me off. A good part of this stuff over here is probably still gonna be wet as well, but this corner here is just getting pretty dang tight. We gotta hit it now so that it has some traction action on it. What did I ever do to this tree? Alright, now, what have I done? Not easy, my friend. I pride myself on that beautiful broom. It's not easy being my nemesis. Alright, so that's a wrap, folks. We got it dog-proofed, cure sprayed, got a beautiful finish on it. You'd probably be wondering why we didn't use much rebar in this one. You know, we sell them different ways. Sometimes we sell them with a rebar grid. Sometimes we sell them without. Everybody gets the option, but not everybody takes it. Majority of our customers do take it, but not everybody, so it's the way it goes. All right. We'll walk by this other one. You can see that on the way out. But this is going to be a wrap. Gorgeous. I know it's hard to see with this camera, but it's got a nice rosette finish on it. It's really nice. All right, be sure to like, subscribe, and especially share with all your friends. All right, we'll see you on the next one. How are you doing?
Heading back to what used to be home, passing by those little towns I know so well, stopping for gas and then I'm behind the wheel again. Driving this like a spiritual cleanse.
I never really get butt hurt by it, you know, so it's kind of...
Right.
Should I leave the shitter here until you're done?
I don't care.
Where are we gonna hang out at?
I usually have to pit.
We're gonna put some rocks in the back corner of the next one and put a ladle in there so we can...
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Put a little mini TV or
get the
what?
sauna going in there, you know?
Hell yeah.
I don't mind.
It won't be on video or anything. Yeah, I'll make sure to keep the camera turned off. Don't worry about it. If you want to confess your undying love or anything.
I'm getting famous.
That's the white cheater I bought you.
She's pop chasing.
that's legal anymore, huh?
Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken. Have a drumstick in your brain start cooking. Watch your next files with the light on. I hope the smoking man's in this one.
Get canceled before you said chicken. Cancel!
AI would cancel me. Wouldn't even be a human involved in the decision. Are you learning anything over here, youngster? Careful, Marty. Sometimes this tells you shit just off the wall crazy just to throw you off track, you know?
He's doing the same thing when I was trying to cut that joint. Why do you think it's so crooked?
We damn near couldn't have pumped that much faster, you know?
Huh?
We couldn't have pumped it a hell of a lot faster. You know, I'm thinking of the,
Not really.
you know, with having to move the pump and everything. That would have been a nightmare. Come on now. What have I done? What have I done? Brett, how can we cover your face?
Cover my face?
How can we cover your face?
Bringing the Rey Mysterio back.
Yeah. Some people think it's because you're ugly. B-roll. B-roll.
Alright, what'd you say? Can you say it right here? Yeah, you see that?